everyone, welcome to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to learn how to create a WhatsApp chatbot for your float therapy center business. So if you are also running a float therapy center business, then this video is definitely for you. In this video we are going to design a chatbot so that customers can book sessions, get preparation tips and receive wellness updates through WhatsApp. So firstly in this video we are going to design a chatbot using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if a user will send a message, an automatic reply will be sent to them. So if you also want to enhance your customer's experience, then let's dive into my screen for creating your own WhatsApp chatbot.
Welcome to my screen. So in this video we are going to learn how to create a WhatsApp chatbot for float therapy center business. So this chatbot will let your clients book session, get the preparation tips and see the packages. So this chatbot is going to save your time by reducing your manual workload by providing you automations. So let's start creating our own WhatsApp chatbot, but firstly I'm going to show you how exactly a chatbot works. For that, let's dive into my WhatsApp with me. Here you can see I have already opened my WhatsApp and now I am going to send a message to the number which I have already connected to my Pabbly Chatflow account. And here this number is saved as test number. So now let's send a message hello here. Here as I'm sending the message hello, I am getting an automated welcome message that is hello and welcome to XYZ Center, your heaven for deep relaxation and recovery through float therapy. I'm your virtual assistant. How can I help you today? Please choose an option below. And here we are getting three buttons, that is book a session, preparation tips and view packages. So now let's click on our first button, that is book a session. Here as I'm selecting book a session, now I am getting a message which is asking me to enter the preferred session. So now let's select a session here. Here as I'm selecting the session, I am getting a message which is asking me to enter the date. So now let's provide the date here. Here as I'm providing the date, I am getting a thank you message. Now let's enroll to a second button, that is preparation tips. Here as I'm selecting preparation tips, I am getting a message which consists of the sum of the preparation tips in a message note. Now let's enroll to a third button, that is view packages. Here as I'm selecting view packages, I am getting a message which consists of the packages with their pricing. So here you can see we are having a fully functional chatbot. So you can also create a chatbot like this for your business by just using Pabbly Chatflow. Now for accessing the Pabbly Chatflow, you just have to type its URL. That is www.pabbly.com/chatflow. Once you will enter the URL, you will get the landing page of Pabbly, and here you can see we are getting two buttons, that is sign in and sign up free. If you are a new user, you can just click on sign up free, but if you are an existing user, you can click on sign in. But as I have already an account on Pabbly, I will just click on sign in. Once you finish your sign up, you will get this all Pabbly apps page, and here you can see these are the apps provided by Pabbly. You can access any of these apps according to you, but for creating a chatbot, we just need to access Pabbly Chatflow app. In this Pabbly Chatflow app, here you can see we are getting two buttons, that is access now and learn more. For accessing the Pabbly Chatflow, we just have to click on access now. Once you will click on access now, you will get this dashboard page of Pabbly, and here you can see this is the number I have connected to my Pabbly Chatflow account. You can also add your WhatsApp number by just clicking on add WhatsApp number, and here on this add WhatsApp number button we are getting two options, that is WhatsApp Connect and Manual Token Connect. If you want to integrate your WhatsApp number, you can click on WhatsApp Connect, but if you want to connect with token number, you can just click on Manual Token Connect. Now moving on further, here we are getting the option for create a new folder. If you want to create your own folder, you can click here. Now moving on to the sidebar, here we can see these are the features provided by Pabbly. Now I am going to give you a short overview of these features. So the first feature we are getting is inbox. This is the section where we receive messages from our customer and we send them automated replies. Now the next feature we are getting is contacts. You can manage your contact list here. Now another one we are getting is team queues. You can manage your team access for managing your chatbot. Now next feature we are getting is templates. You can create your own templates from here. Now another feature we are getting is broadcast. If you want to broadcast you any message on a preferred date or time, you can click here. Now the next feature we are getting is flows. So this one is the most important feature for creating the chatbot. So flows are basically the path which our WhatsApp chatbot follows. Now moving on further, here we are getting the AI assistant. So you can create your own AI assistant from here. Now the next feature we are getting is activity log. The work done by you will be shown here. Now moving on further, here we are getting settings. You can manage your settings according to you from here. Now the last one we are getting is get help. If you need any type of help or support, you can click here. If you want to learn more about these features, you can find the video link in the description given below. Now let's start creating our WhatsApp chatbot. For that we just have to access flows. So just click on flows here. Once you will click on flows, you will get this flow builder page, and here you can see these are the flows created by me. You can also add or create your own flow. For that you just have to click on add flow button. Once you will click on add flow button, you will get this flow page. In this flow page you can see we are getting the option for entering the flow name. So now let's provide a name to our flow here. Here I am providing it the name WhatsApp chatbot for float therapy center business. You can provide name according to you. Now moving on to the flow start node, here you can see it is asking me to enter keywords. So keywords are basically basically the triggers which a user can enter to interact with this chatbot. Now moving on further, here it is asking me to enter regex. So regex are basically the short form for the regular expressions. These are used for the specific user input. But if you want to trigger any message, you can enter regex like this. Now moving on further, here it is asking me to choose templates. So if you want to add template to your message, you can choose templates from here. Now if the user sends me a message, I want to send them a welcome message. For that, I will just drag and drop, and here you can see we are getting many options. But for entering a message, we just have to select text plus button over here, and once you will select text plus button, you will get this message node, and here you can enter the message you want to send to your customer. So now let's enter a welcome message here. Here you can see I have entered this welcome message from our customer, and I have entered this sentence that is hello and welcome to XYZ Center between these asterisk signs to make it bold, and I have entered this another sentence that is your heaven for deep relaxation and recovery through float therapy between these underscore signs to convert the text of the style into italics. Now I am going to add some buttons in this message node. So for that, you can see we are getting the option for add button. So just click here and it will ask you to enter the text. So basically here you have to enter the text of your first button. So now let's create our button here. So here you can see I have created my first button, that is book a session. Now I am going to add some more buttons in this message node. So for that, again you have to click on add button and enter the text of your another buttons. Here you can see I have created two more buttons, that is preparation tips and view packages. Now if the user selects book a session, I am going to ask some questions from my customer. So for that, you just have to go to actions, and here you can see we are getting the option for ask question. So just click here and you will get this question node, and here you can enter the question you want to ask from your customer. Now let's firstly connect this book a session button with this question node here. Here you can see I have entered this question asking for the preferred session. Now moving on further, here it is asking me to select contact custom fields. So here you can see these are the contact custom fields created by me. You can also create your own contact custom fields. For that, you just have to go to settings, and here you can see we are getting the option for contact custom fields. So just click here and create your own fields. Now I am going to select contact custom field as session here, and the format I am going to select is any. Now if the user answers this question, I am going to ask them another question. So for that, again you have to go to actions and click on ask question. Here you can see I have entered this another question regarding their preferred date, and the contact custom field I have selected is date, and the format I have selected is any. Now if the user answers this question also, I am going to provide them a thank you or the confirmation message. So for that, you just have to select text plus button over here. Now let's enter our thank you or the confirmation message. Here you can see I have entered this message. Now let's enhance our second button, that is preparation tip. So I am going to provide the tips in a message node. So for that, you just have to select text plus button over here. Now let's enter the preparation tips in this message node. Here in this message node, I have provided the preparation tips. Now let's enhance our third button, that is view packages. So I am going to provide the packages in a message node. So again, you have to select text plus button over here. Now let's enter the packages in this message node. So here in this message node, you can see I have provided the packages and pricing. So here you can see we have created a flow for a chatbot. So you can also create a flow like this for your business by just using Pabbly Chatflow. Now for saving this flow, you just have to click on save button, and once you will click on save button, you will get this pop-up that is flow updated successfully. Means you have successfully saved your flow. Now for showing you how we are receiving message from our customer and how we are sending them the automated replies, let me take you towards my inbox section. For that, you just have to click on inbox on the sidebar. Once you will click on inbox, this inbox section will appear, and here you can see these are the numbers I have connected to my Pabbly Chatflow account. And on this particular number, you can see I'm successfully receiving message from my customer, and our automated replies are successfully sent or delivered to them. And one point has to be noticed that this is following the path which we have created through our flow. Means if a user sends us a message, we are going to send them a welcome message. Now if the user selects book a session, we are going to ask them a question regarding the preferred session. So here you can see we are having a fully functional chatbot. So you can also create a chatbot like this for your float therapy center business by just using Pabbly Chatflow. So stay tuned to our YouTube channel for learning more about Pabbly and creating more chatbots like this. Thank you for watching this video.
So you can create many more chatbots like this by using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you have any doubt, you can mail us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can write it on forums.pabbly.com. But if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the URL given over here. So start using Pabbly Chatflow for free now.